1, 0, 10, 9. Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
You're not nervous?
No.
Just a little bit?
No, I'm usually not nervous.
All right, cool. So if you could say your first name, say it spell, and then what school you go to.
You want me to spell out my first name?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sarah, Webbridge Middle School.
Awesome.
Wait. Okay.
All right. So what is being a chief science officer?
Well, I think being a chief science officer is bringing STEM opportunities to your school and your community. And I also think that it means that you can take your school to places that will give them better exposure to the real science world and help them grow in STEM. And STEM will get them so many careers in the future, and it really benefits your whole life in general.
Cool. What do you think about the Leadership Training Institute so far?
I think it's really great because you not only get to meet trained professionals at the expo, but you also, especially what's really helpful, is you get to learn from your own peers, and I feel like that's one of the main things because I feel like student connection is really good, and so you get both the professional view and a student view.
What type of skills have you learned or yesterday?
I think that yesterday one of the things I learned a lot was that you need to not only show one side of yourself, we learned about how there's multiple colors of yourself, I guess, and mostly I stick to one thing, but you actually have to try to have all the types of emotions because that's what will really benefit you, and that's what they taught us.
I'll give them a second to walk away. A lot of background noise. Should be good. All right, so in your opinion, when anyone mentions student voice, what does that mean, and then why is it important?
I think what it means by student voice is that when the students actually speak out to make a change. And I think that a student voice is more important rather than, a non-student voice, I guess, because the student voice is actually talking about their own issues. They're talking about what they want to change about their community and about their experience, not having someone else talk for them. And I feel like it's really impactful if you're talking for yourself and your peers. Sorry, I just ran out of breath. So if you're talking for yourself and your peers, then that's really great because you can actually express yourself instead of having someone judge what they think you're feeling.
Cool. You still up for more questions?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right. So this year, have you filled out your initial action plan yet?
Yeah.
Cool. So what are some things that you are trying to achieve as a CSO, or what's your action plan?
Okay, so my action plan kind of is that I really think that it's important for my peers in my school and my community to get more exposed to the real STEM world, not just what you would read in books and TV. So I think it's really important that people go to things like science, STEM, and science festivals and expos, and actually hear from real professionals, an example the ATL Science Festival. So that would be a really good opportunity. So I wanted to bring my school to festivals and expos like that so they can get more exposed to the real science world, and also to further that exposure I would like to take them to places like UPS and NCR to see how they use STEM in their day-to-day workforce.
Nice. Let's think. So why do you think science or STEM is important?
I think that science and STEM is important. For one, it's just really fun, and kids need a little bit of, excitement and fun in their life instead of just always focusing on no, I guess not. Never mind, forget that. Okay. But so also I think that it is really fun, but also STEM prepares you for most things. STEM is involved in almost anything you do, all the jobs that you do. So I feel like if you have a really deep understanding of STEM, then you'll be able to do most things. If you want to become a surgeon that has STEM involved in it. Even like a gardener has STEM involved in it, like science. So I feel like most everything has STEM involved in it, and especially now in the 21st century, I feel like STEM is more important than ever.
Cool. Is there any other comments that you want to say? Any questions that you feel I left out? Now's your chance.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I've just thought about this now.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that we put together like a thank you video.
Sure.
None of the other adults know is gonna happen. Yeah. So I'm thinking we thank Eric, Jordan,
yeah.
Kelly, and then your pink shirts. Jordan's sneaking in. And your pink shirts about stuff like that. So what do you think about that?
That'd be great.
All
yeah.
Right, so there you go. So could you thank those guys?
Okay. Yeah.
You can look right at the camera.
So I just really want to thank all of our I was gonna say sponsors. I mean, okay.
You can start up.
Yeah. Okay. So, would you call them advisors?
Yeah. The pink shirts are advisors.
No, I mean like also Eric and.
You can call them by name.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. So I would just really like to say that I would like to thank all of our advisors because they've just helped us throughout the day so much by taking us where we needed to be and all of that. And then also I would really like to thank Mr. Knapp, Mr. Jordan, Miss Kelly, and what? Who?
Leadership.
Oh, and all of the leadership council, like Skylar, Addie, Samantha, Shalay, and Marissa.
I think you forgot Andy.
Should I? Oh, and Andy?
Yeah.
And Andrew?
Did you want to start over?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to start over. I'm going to start over.
Okay, all right, go for it.
Andrew, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just thought it was
So
Andy.
you can start all the way from the top. You're good.
Okay. So I'd like to just say a big thank you to all of our advisors who just got us where we needed to be and just helped us so much throughout the day. And I'd also super like to thank Mr. Knapp, Miss Kelly, and Mr. Jordan. And I would also really like to thank the Leadership Council, Skylar, Marissa, Shalay, Andrew, Adi, and Samantha. So yeah, I should do that again. It sounded weird. I was like, Samantha.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time.
One more take.
Should I just do it from the Leadership Council part?
Yeah.
Are you sure? And I'd also like to thank our Leadership Council who have helped us so much and taught us. No, okay, wait. I'm gonna start from the beginning because I can't do that. Okay. Wait, what was I so? Okay. Okay. I would like to give a big thank you to our advisors who got us where we needed to be every day and helped us so much throughout the day. And I would also like to give a big thank you to Mr. Knapp, Miss Kelly, and Mr. Jordan. And I would also really like to thank the Leadership Council for giving us their insights and teaching us many things. So I'd like to thank Skylar, Marissa, Shalay, Samantha, Andrew, and Adi. Thank you.